How is my baby doing today? How are you feeling?
I'm better now. Much better. I think I'm strong enough to go home.
You know, you gave me a real scare back there in the forest when you passed out.
I've lost count. How long have I been here in this hospital?
3 days. But the first day was the worst. You were totally unconscious.
Chuck. How is Chuck? Is he better too? He had a serious injury after the fight with Obe. His ribs. He was spitting blood.
Yeah. Chuck. It's fine. Chuck is fine.
Where is he? Take me to his room.
Oh, no. It's not proper that you walk around now, okay? You still need some rest, okay?
My love, I know when I'm strong. And I say I am strong. Please, take me to his hospital room. I just want to be sure that he's better too.
Bisi, if you must know, Chuck is not in this hospital.
Why? How do you mean Chuck is not in this hospital? Which hospital is he in?
He was taken back to Enugu 2 days ago after first aid. He's in prison.
You what? You took Chuck to prison? You took a sick man to prison instead of a hospital? Are you so wicked, Kujo? After everything he did for me? For heaven's sake, do you realize I'm alive today because of Chuck? Do you realize I owe him my life?
Bisi, let's not get agitated here over a convict, for God's sake. He was convicted by the law. I only implemented the orders of the court. That's what I did.
Oh, spare me that, Kujo. I expect you to have the man who risked his life to save my life taken to a good hospital and not to health. Well, we write a letter to the Commissioner of Police to bring his gallantry to the notice of the Inspector General of Police and to the court for a state pardon or something. That man is not a criminal. Just manslaughter. He killed somebody in the fit of anger. And you sit here and call him a convict?
Bisi, please, let's be more mature about matters here. Please, Bisi.
Maturity, my foot. I want to be discharged from here now. I intend to get Chuck a state pardon or a lighter sentence even if that's the last thing I do.
Where do you think you're going?
Getting the doctors, of course. I must leave this place today.
All because of a convict. Bisi, all because of a convict.
He deserves it. And even more. Chuck must be hurting by now. He's sitting in a prison cell with his hurting ribs. I mean, who even knows? He may have even developed an internal injury by now. And if that is the case, do you realize he could die? Do you?
Bisi, please. I'm going to say this one more time. For God's sake, we are engaged and will be married very soon. I beg you. Bisi, I beg you. Do not let this talk of a guy come between us and cause problems. I beg you.
What problems is he causing? What problems? That I want him to get better too. Is that the problem? That you're being too mean and callous and I complain, is that the problem? Listen, Kujo. If anything happens to Chuck in that prison, if Chuck dies in that prison as a result of your abject neglect, I will never forgive you. I will never ever forgive you. I mean, how could you be so mean? Chuck saved my life. I mean, how could you just throw him in prison like that? Just throw him in there. He saved my life. Don't you touch me.
I have warned you. I have warned you.
Inspector. You're well now. Thank God.
Chuck, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had no idea they took you to prison. I swear to God, I had no idea. I'm sorry. I'm going to see to it that you're taken to a clean and a good hospital first thing tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Inspector.
Please, don't be so formal with me. Call me Bisi. That is what you used to call me in the bush. When I first began to like you. Because you're a good man. And you have a good heart. Did you for once think I'd abandon you? Did you for once think I'll leave you now that you're down on your knees?
Bisi, I'm sick. Inside of me, I feel like a dead man already. Sometimes I can't even breathe.
I will fight for you. I'll speak for you if nobody else will speak for you. The gallantry you showed me in the bush is not just the gallantry to me, but to the country. And the country should reward you for it.
I did it for you first. Before the country. Does the bush urge tenderness? Does it make tough men soft?
Why do you ask?
I'm still wondering why I couldn't leave you. Why I didn't escape. See what it has earned me. A broken rib. Lack of medical care. And prison.
Are you regretting that you helped me?
It's not regret I feel now.
What do you feel now?
Now that you're here again.
Yes.
Happiness. I'm happy. I'm happy you're hale and hearty again. I'm happy. And for some miraculous reason, I don't feel pain in my rib this moment that you're here.
I'm your Florence Nightingale. I like you, Chuck. I do. A whole lot. What happened? How on earth did you kill somebody and landed yourself with a sentence of manslaughter?
It's a long story. I hate to be reminded.
Maybe someday you tell me. Someday when you're free.
You really believe you can get them to free me, don't you?
Yes. I believe.
Well, I don't.
Hey, darling. I want you to listen to something. And I can assure you, you will love it.
What is it?
Trust me. Here we go.
That is what you called me in the bush where I began to like you because you're a good man and you have a good heart. Did you for once think I'll abandon you? Did you think I'll give you down now that you're down on your knees? You see, I'm sick. I did it for you first, before the country. Why do you ask? I'm still wondering why I couldn't leave you. I don't feel any pain in my ribs at this moment that you're here. I'm your Florence Nightingale. I like your job. I do. Interesting. Very interesting. You had me taped.
Now we know. Now we know why Inspector Bisi was making such a fuss over a convict who has been sent to where he rightfully belongs, prison.
And what is the reason?
The voice I just heard on tape are the voices of two people who want to have sex. Two people who desire each other.
I want to move back to my own house. I want to move out of your house this night.
Do I take that as an admittance of guilt?
He said he likes me. And that he was happy to see me hale and hearty. I told him I like him too. Two people who have suffered together end up becoming friends and liking each other. What is wrong in that?
He said he didn't feel any pain in his rib because you were with him. Now, that is not likeness. That is adoration. Adoration! He practically worships you. God, only God knows what the two of you did in that bush.
Did you just say that to me?
I said it, and I'll say it again and again and again.
I want to move back to my own flat this minute.
There's just no place to hide, no chance. True love will seek you out, true love will find.
So you bypassed me? You bypassed me and went to the police commissioner to secure the release of Chalk and take it to the hospital.
I did not only do that, my dear. I also requested that he write a letter to the Inspector General of Police and to the Abuja High Court where Chalk was convicted. intimating them on his exemplary conduct to this country, and also asked for a possible state pardon. I even wrote a detailed report on my ordeal and the good role he played to save my life by fighting Obey and his men.
God, what amazes me is that of all the men in this world, it is a convict, Bisi, a convict that is coming between you and I.
Oh, so you'd rather he died?
Of what use is his life?
Why? Why do you want Chuck dead so much? Why?
Is it not for manslaughter that he was sentenced? I mean, a man who takes the life of another should not have any value attached to his own life.
Why did you come to my house? I thought you said I was planning to sleep with Chuck, that's if I didn't already.
Bisi, I am here because I still love you. And I want you to come back to your senses.
You surprise me, Kujo. You surprise me. I expect you to join hands with me and thank the one who saved my life. Show him gratitude, encouragement by asking for his release, not his death.
He is distracting you for Pete's sake.
Distracting me? From what?
From me! I mean, since you found out that I had him sent back to prison instead of the hospital, your attitude towards me changed. Meaning that you probably fell in love with him those 3 days you were in the bush. Or even made love to him.
Get out of my house. Get out!
You don't order me around, Bisi. I am your superior officer.
This is not the police station. This is my house. You know, all your jealousy and ranting is even getting me more and more interested in Chuck. There really must be something special about Chuck that scares the devil out of you. Yes.
It's like a dream, you, and it's more than just what you think you see, you, all them glitters and fancy things. I'm sorry, promises we'll make will not do.
Hello? Madam, I know you are still at home. I know you are not at work yet. Anyway, that's not the problem. Listen, I am coming towards your house and I'm not coming in. I want you to come out to the gate. You have a letter. No time for details. You have been transferred.
To where, sir?
You are very stupid.
Sorry, sir.
How dare you ask me where you've been transferred to?
Sorry, sir.
Are you not an officer of the law? Are you not supposed to serve anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, since you want to know, you have been transferred out of Enugu City. You have been transferred to Ugwenu Village Police Post. Okay, and you are to report there 8:00 a.m. tomorrow morning. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Come away, it's like a floating river. Come away, it can go wherever. Come away, it will seek you, find you. Circumstances can cause true love.
I don't know how to tell you this. I've been transferred.
Transferred. This transfer has to do with me, not so.
Yes. It has to do with you. Kujo is jealous. He thinks I have feelings for you. That's why he wants to separate us.
And he wants me to die. Dead and out of his way. When I told you I didn't believe you could get me a pardon, you didn't understand why I said it. It was for Kujo. I said it. He was nothing but unfriendly and harsh to me the very day you were taken to the hospital. He said I should be given only aspirin for my rib pain. And he threw me in prison.
I have a mind to resign from the force.
Then you wouldn't be able to help me out in the slightest way. And Kujo will castrate me then. Where did they transfer you to?
Uwewu village. No light, no water. Plenty petty criminals and cutthroats.
Your fiancé did that to you?
No, my ex-fiancé. I'm calling it off. Do you know he had us taped the other day? He heard every single word we said to each other. He came to my house, slapped me after accusing me of sleeping with you. And now this.
There is indeed a thin line between love and hate. Poor me. They are taking away from me the only friend I have in the police force.
No matter where they transfer me to, wherever I am, I will fight to see you pardoned, to see you walk free, a free man. I promise.
Maybe Kujo saw it earlier than we did.
What?
There's attraction. Here.
Let's prove him wrong. Let's not allow the attraction to grow more than this. Let's be friends. Deal?
Deal.
Inspector Bisi Adeosun wrote to me protesting a transfer to a remote village so soon after her ordeal in the bush. She also complained about victimization aimed at her by you, and she gave concrete facts. What have you to say? With due respect, sir, what Inspector Bisi Adeosun considers victimization is simply might not be favorably disposed to her inordinate romance with a convict, Chuck, Yusufu. I wish to respectfully bring to your notice also, sir, that Inspector Bisi Adeosun happens to be my fiancée, sir.
So all these things is about two lovers quarreling?
That and many more, sir.
ASP.
Sir.
Your love life should not be brought in as a factor in official decisions. Cancel that transfer with immediate effect.
Yes, sir.
And henceforth, look for other ways to settle your love disputes.
Yes, sir.
As for the convict, the matter is with the IG. He and the court has a final decision. Personally, I feel he deserves a state pardon.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Come in, please. Have you come to check if I've relocated to the village where you transferred me to? Oh, well, sorry to disappoint you. I have not relocated yet, and I definitely will not.
I can see you're now a hero. And I a zero, right? You're not shining while I am dimming. Not so? Well, I hope you're enjoying your little victories. I'm just coming from the office of the police commissioner.
Oh, that means you already know I will not be going on transfer. Thank God the commissioner of police is made of a different stuff from you. He does not wish Chuck death, but life and reward.
So this whole thing is still about Chuck the conflict, isn't it? You know what, Bisi? It surprises me that you could easily sacrifice a 3-year-old relationship for a 3-day tumble in the boat.
Let me even answer you just this once, Mr. Kujo. You've been going on and on about how Chuck and I must have made love in the bush. Well, you're wrong. Totally wrong. Because nothing of that sort happened. Anyway, it won't even make any difference now. Because you and I have virtually nothing to talk about. So I'd be glad if you get off my chair, go to the door and go back to your own house while I make myself comfortable.
I sent you on transfer. And rather than come to beg me, you step over me and go to the police commissioner. Not so. You want to show me that you're connected in high places, Bisi. No problems. Enjoy your victories. You have won.
It baffles me. The kind of ego problem you have baffles me. What do you want? You want somebody to come and bow and beg you? You want to subdue me, right? Is that the problem? Well, Mr. Charles Kujo, you are going to have to search elsewhere because I am not ready to bow to vain and conceited men like you.
No, don't bow to me. Don't bow to me. Don't even respect me, Bisi. Don't. Like I said, go ahead and enjoy your new relationship with Chuck, the convict.
Chuck and I have nothing together. We're not dating. But now that you've mentioned it, it wouldn't be a bad idea, you know. Because he's good looking, he's handsome, kind, loving.
Murderer.
Manslaughter is not murder. And it doesn't have an ego problem like you.
So you have even learned to yell and raise your voice at me. You see, Bisi, I told you that those 3 days you spent in the bush with that convict has done you no good. Bisi would never ever yell or raise her voice at me before. But like I said, no problem. Go ahead and enjoy your relationship with your lover, the killer.
Please go. Your jealousy is making me sick, coupled with your ill wishes. My door. It's important you keep it closed.
No, you can't win. Don't waste your time. The evil you bring can't stop the time. It needs a pure heart for innocence. It's not a do or die. It makes no sense. Hey, it is not just the happiness you bring.
Is he awake?
Yes, ma'am. I heard him singing not too long ago.
Love is more than the promises you make.
Hi. Hi.
Hey.
I see you're getting better.
Yeah. Good evening, Bisi.
You look very much better.
Yes, I'm much better. How's your day been?
Hectic. I finally broke up with Kujo.
Jeez. My goose is finally cooked.
What?
First, you stand up to him. Second, you get your transfer cancelled via a higher authority. And now you dump him. I'm sure he'll be waiting for a chance to fry me now.
You're wrong. And he was the one who first got jealous, taped our conversation, and jumped to a conclusion that we were dating. Now, after everything that has happened, I don't think it would be a bad idea. Right?
What would be a bad idea?
Us dating?
You make it sound formal. I prefer to let things flow. Me? I've dated you in my mind ever since I found myself protecting and saving your life. And not running away and escaping as I should have done. I nursed feelings for you in my heart. Feelings I never intended letting out. Especially when I found out you had a fiancé. What is wrong with me? Look at me, I've forgotten myself. I'm talking about love and dating. I'm going back to jail. Now that I'm well, they'll definitely dump me back in that hellhole. What are you thinking?
You know, Kujo and I were really never meant to be together. We met 3 years ago while I was on transfer to this city. He was all too bossy and authoritative. Everything had to be done his way or there would be a quarrel. And he never ever knew where to draw the line between police work, where he was my boss, and our relationship. Chuck?
Yes.
What did you do before your murder case?
I owned a club. I also ran a casino upstairs of the club. But the manager ripped me off large sums of money. One day I got angry and sacked him. He later came to my office, yelling, threatening me. I tried to shove him out. Then he attacked me. In a fit of temper, I hit him with a flower vase on my office table. And that was it. He passed out. We tried rushing him to the hospital. But on our way, he died.
That means it was an accident. Manslaughter, not murder. You know what they say. Self-defense isn't murder.
I'm not a murderer.
You know, Kujo calls you a murderer just to get on my nerves.
Well, I can't blame him for that. He didn't want to lose you.
Did he ever have me? Because if I was in love with him, then why did I fall for you so easily?
You never told me you were in love with me.
You never told me to. Kiss me.
Come here. Little did I know it was love that came to arrest me.
Arrested by love. That's a good movie title.
No, I think it should be Arrested for Love. If I had run away, I wouldn't be here, trust me.
You know, you really gave me a tough time going after you in that forest. You got me through hell.
I don't think so.
A call? I only gave you that phone 5 days ago so I could reach you. I mean, who else has your number?
Oh no, you know, the nurses, the doctors, warders of the prison, you know, you never can tell. Anonymous caller, I wonder who it is. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Why don't you come to the window for better reception? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, to the window.
Hello?
Jock! Jock! John, please. Please, John, please. No. John! No, please. Chuck! You, call the policeman on Shane. You, get the stretcher fast.
Who is there? Who is?
So you made good your threat. You made good your threat to see Chuck dead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, stop pretending, Kujo. It's you. You shot Chuck. You are the only one who has a motive to kill him. You shot Chuck. I know it's you.
Bisi, get out of my house before I get you arrested for constituting a nuisance.
What are you thinking? That you will shoot Chuck, rush home, wear your pajamas, crawl into bed and create an alibi and everything will be fine? You're wrong, Mr. Charles Kujo. Because I am going to tell the police exactly who to look for.
You're crazy. You know what, Bisi? You don't know what you are up against. I'll crush you.
You will? Alright, Kujo. I will be waiting to see you crush me. Lest I forget. Maybe this would dampen the joy you feel inside and give you something to think about. Chuck did not die. You did not succeed. The bullet went through his left shoulder, not his heart as you aimed. You failed. Goodbye, Mr. Kujo. I'll see you very, very soon.
ASP Kujo, I'll have you know that the police have dug the bullet that was fired at Chuck Yusuf. And it was fired from a police service pistol. You have nothing to say?
I have nothing to say, sir. I mean, anybody can be in custody of a police pistol. It's just shocking and very unfortunate that he was shot at. But we thank God that he was not killed. We thank God for that, sir.
Where were you between the hours of 9 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. on the night of Friday?
Sir, I was in my house. I got home early and tired and went straight to bed, sir.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Unknown to you, the police have been talking to the policeman on duty at your gate. From his statement, you drove out by 9 p.m. and came back 11 p.m. on Friday, dressed in mufti. Did you forget?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I just remembered, sir. Yes, I actually drove out to get some drugs, sir.
Good. Give me the name and address of the chemist of pharmacy where you bought the drug. We'll send somebody there immediately.
Quite frankly, sir, I didn't take any particular notice of the details, sir.
Kujo,
Sir,
it takes a 1-hour drive from your house to the hospital where Chuck is being treated. So, if you left home by 9 p.m., you will be at the hospital by 10 p.m. Mr. Chuck was shot at exactly 10:15 p.m. It took you 15 minutes to settle into position, make the call, and take a shot at him.
Are you assuming, sir, that I am guilty just like that?
Did you ever tell your excellency, Bisi, that you wanted Chuck dead? Also, Bid Aremo, the chief warder in his evidence, said you asked him for Chuck's phone number on Thursday evening. He promptly gave it to you suspecting nothing. You see? Kujo, you did not cover your tracks well at all, or did you?
2 million naira, sir. No. 5 million naira. And I'll transfer it right into your account before the close of business today. Please, sir, help me.
You must be a fool, Kujo, if you think you can bribe me. Why didn't you just get yourself another woman and leave Bisi and her choice alone? There are many pretty women out there in the city to pick from. Why didn't you?
No, please, sir. Sir, you are the only one that can help me. Please, take this 5 million naira. It's my entire life savings. I don't want to go to jail, sir. Please help me, sir. Please.
Good.
Please, sir.
I will do just that. Yeah. Come to my office immediately with 2 of your men. Okay? I'm sorry, ASP Charles Kujo. The police is a disciplined force and cannot have a few rotten eggs spoil the entire crate. Too bad.
No, this is more than promotion, Chuck. I just got the letter this morning. The president heard about your ordeal and granted you a state pardon with immediate effect. You're free, Chuck. You're free. You can walk free again.
Can cause true love It's so great like the rising sun. It's fresh and warm in the hearts of the ones who find true love.
I just got the letter this morning.
It's forgiveness for
free man,
ones
Chuck.
who made
You're free man.
you. Love is life, and life is life. Come away. It's like a floating.
Sir, I don't want Kujo to go to jail. As God has had mercy on me and set me free, so do I wish him set free as well. I won't press charges against him. And if the state should press charges against him, I won't appear in court. This is what I've come to tell you, sir.
Inspector Bisi,
Sir.
are you a party to this? That an offender should not be punished?
Sir, that's Chuck's wish. He insists and says that's the only way he'll be happy.
Yes, sir. I can't be happy a free man while another man goes to jail for my sake. Besides, I think he's been punished enough. He's been dismissed from the police force. That's enough punishment, sir.
And you think both of you will be safe if Kujo walks around a free man with the bitterness against the two of you in his heart? Think so?
Actually, sir, I intend to resign from the police force and join Chuck in Abuja. We'll be safe there. And we hope that Kujo finds another woman and forgets about us. We hope.
You intend to resign?
Yes, sir.
We'll miss you in the force.
Thank you very much, sir. But not to worry. I'll always be a policewoman in my heart.
I know. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll always be a protector of the policewoman.
Love is so great like the rising sun. It's fresh and warm in the hearts of the ones who find true love. Love is forgiveness for ones who may have wronged you. Love is life, and life is love. Come away, it's like a floating river. Come away, it can go wherever. Come away, it will seek you, find you. Circumstances